Welcome to Dropshipping Beast by Glam University. Today, you will become a dropshipping beast. So you ask, what is dropshipping? It is retail fulfillment where the store, yourself being the merchant, does not have to have stock. Instead, when you sell the product, it purchases the product from a third party, and then the third party fulfills your order for you. So what that means in a nutshell is, you don't have to have any products. You don't have to have any inventory. All the manufacturers have the inventory. They keep it on hand for you. They ship it out for you. And all you have to do is market and sell. That's it. That's what dropshipping is in a nutshell. The benefits of dropshipping versus a standard retail model is that I've been in business before and I bought so many products and I still have a lot of those products. You never know what's going to work. So when you go buy 1,000 t-shirts, you go buy 1,000 books, you go buy 500 of this, you go buy that, and you don't even know for sure if the market or even the people, your clients or consumer base, are even interested in that product. So the great thing about drop shipping is it allows you to do one of the key things that is needed in business, which is called test and measure. But you're able to test and measure with no skin in the game. So it makes it even better. So you're able to put, say, hey, from one of these drop shipping manufacturers, you're able to promote a product. And if you promote it and it doesn't sell, well, hey, you didn't lose your money because you didn't actually have to buy the product in order to promote it or sell it. So those are the benefits of it. Another benefit of it is the amount of capital that it takes to start up. Number one, when it comes to drop shipping, what are you buying? Besides your marketing, besides making sure that you have an amazing looking website, besides making sure that your product imagery is very clean, besides making sure that you're using all your marketing channels, besides spending money on SEO, that's all your money is spent on, is marketing. That's it. It's not buying products. It's not doing anything else. So one of the main things is now your money isn't tied up in actual products. Now your money is tied up in marketing. So you're able to take your money and test and measure as to what marketing channels work. And later on in this particular webinar, we will sit down and talk word for word about marketing. But in this, before you leave here today, you will be clear about how to do all of these things. Getting started. Running an e-commerce store can be way easier than you think. But there's so many things out there that to help you. There's so many platforms that help you. One platform is Shopify. Another platform is BigCommerce. Those are two different platforms that your website lives on. And when I say that host your website, okay? I use Shopify. Shopify also has the added benefit, if you go under the resources tab on the main Shopify site, where you can purchase pre-made websites, okay? I mean, these websites are already made up. These websites already have products on them. These websites are ready to go, and they already have domains. So this is a great way to start your business, low startup, not have to have a graphic designer, already have products loaded, and most of these products are already loaded through a drop shipping service called Oberlo, okay? So I'll tell you more about Oberlo a little bit later when we get into talking about the actual drop sources. When we get to talking about the actual drop shipping resources. Flexible location. Well, the greatest thing about drop shipping is this: you can do it from anywhere. You can do it from the beach. You can do it from your home. You can do it from your cell phone. You can do it from your car. You can do it from wherever. All you have to simply do is set your time today. Okay, when I fulfill all my orders at 5 p.m. Then you just go on your computer, and when as your orders come in, you order them from your third party, and then they ship them off. That's it. It's just as simple as that. All you need is Wi-Fi and a way to get and a way to push over the address, all the information for the customer, what they're ordering, and X, Y, and Z. And we'll go more into that a little bit further on. But this could be done from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. So the location of this is very, very flexible, okay? You can do this really startup for like about $100 a month. Like seriously, Like when I give you the tools that you're going to have in the end, the address for your business, all what you need, you can really start this up for about $100 a month. Very easy to scale, okay? Once you start drop shipping, you want to put more money into marketing, okay? You don't want to put more money into anything else but marketing these products and pushing these products. You don't want to put your dollars into anything else but pushing products. But we'll talk about that. Now here's the disadvantages of drop shipping. Low margins, all right? With drop shipping, sometimes with some drop shipping companies, the prices are a little bit more expensive. So your profit margin is a little bit lower than it is if you were just going to go buy it straight wholesale. But who cares? I mean, if I was going to make $50 on something and now I don't have to spend any money and I make $25, then where's my argument? So I heard a lot of people asking me, you know, Sabrina, well, what about where can I find cheaper price items and things of that nature? Well, it really doesn't matter because you don't personally own the item. You haven't personally spent your money on the item. So whether it sells or not does not matter at all. And whether people like the price or not doesn't matter at all. Just put a slight markup on them. But on certain sites, you can put a tremendous markup on them, okay? Another disadvantage is inventory issues. Sometimes technology and your drop shipping company aren't really synced like they should. So sometimes you may have a product on your website that the manufacturer is out of and you haven't gotten notification of that yet. So you'll be constantly checking your back end, always plugging in with your plugins, always talking to your manufacturers to make sure that they still have the products that you're selling on your site available, and making sure what their quantities are so that your quantities match their quantities, because obviously, you know, you won't be the only merchant that is using their service, so the quantities change all day. The shipping complexities. When it comes to shipping, a lot of people have an issue with the shipping times. Now today I'm going to give you guys some USA vendors, which the shipping is a little bit faster. And then also there's some Chinese vendors, which the shipping takes a little bit while longer. As you start to develop a relationship with these companies, and we'll go deeper into shipping later on, but as you start to develop a relationship with these companies and they see value in you being their customer and they see value in the amount of volume that you bring, that's when your shipping prices and shipping times come into negotiation. So in the beginning, if you're one off, you're 2 pieces off, but then you start to be 500, 1,000 pieces, then that's a different conversation that the manufacturers will want to have with you. Hey, I need my clients to get things faster. Hey, I need my shipping prices to be lower. Hey, I need my prices to be lower. So once you start to move for volume, then that gives you more leg room for negotiating. So starting off, I wouldn't be more so worried about those particular nuances than I am about moving weight, just moving as much product as I can so that I can get in a better position with every company that I'm in bed with. Supplier errors. Sometimes this is going to happen. A supplier may make an error. This has probably happened to me. Never. But it's possible. I mean, just as if you were shipping the product yourself, sometimes there's an error. You may have an employee that's packing up a package and she ships the wrong thing. So supplier errors is human error. That's something that if you have good customers and good customer service, that all you simply do is just reship them the right thing or give them a refund or whatever it is. But that happens slim to none on my end. Now, let me tell you some other things. Let me go a little bit deeper into the supplier thing, okay? Let me tell you about suppliers. The quality of your product. I suggest, if it's not a name brand product that you're used to, because today I'm going to give you some vendors that sell actual name brand products, your household products that you're used to, the names that you know by name, the names that you currently use now, so we know those products are good. But then in other instances, from some of your Chinese manufacturers, you're going to have products that you've never heard of, you've never actually physically seen or touched, but the price of those products are so cheap for you that there's no reason why you can't order a sample. There's no reason. If I'm selling 100 of something, if I'm moving 50 of something, if I plan on selling 20 of something, if I plan on selling 1,000 of one item, I should at least order one so that I can see what my customer is getting. If it costs $10, $6, 30 bucks, 50 bucks. What does it matter? I have that one product. And that even actually helps with my marketing, because I can use this product I can either send it to a brand influencer. I could use this product for extra photo shoots. I can use this product for making a video. There's several things I can do with the product to enhance my marketing. So having a sample is not something that hurts you. It's something that actually helps you, because A, you're able to check quality control, and B, you can use that same product to bring on a brand ambassador and to use in your marketing material. So I definitely tell you to do so. Order your samples, especially on items that you see the customers are liking and they're enjoying. If you're saying, okay, man, I'm getting 10 orders of this, let me at least order one so I can see what my customer is getting. And then you want to make sure, if it's closed, you definitely want to order a sample, because you want to make sure sizing is correct. That way in your description, you're able to tell the customer, okay, these are true to size. These run smaller. Go a size up. Go a size down. Things of that nature. So that's all you have to do with that. And a one-time investment versus most companies or most wholesalers require you to order 10 pieces of one thing. With drop shipping, all you have to do is order one piece of one thing, which could be your size, and just to try it on to see, hey, oh, okay, this works for me. Or to even, if it's an electronic item, to see, okay, it syncs, it works over here for me, and things of that nature. So if you do that, then you put yourself in a good position of quality control, one, and B, knowing your products, okay? So ordering samples does not hurt. The next part we're going to go into is going to be a little bit more intricate. We're going to get into business structure, okay? Business structure. This is part one. Business structure is very serious. Besides the plugins that are on Overlow and the plugins that are through BigCommerce and the regular smuggler plugins, when you get into these other companies that allow drop shipping, they're going to require that you have an actual business, okay? Me personally, step one, you must incorporate your business. I personally use LegalZoom for my drop shipping business. I formed an LLC. The price for everything I needed was approximately $550. They then set up my LLC. They got my EIN number, which is my tax ID number, and they got my business license. Also, let me give you a little tip about LegalZoom. Initially up front, I only paid a third. That's it. I paid 1/3 of the $550, and they got started on doing my LLC. They got started on getting my EIN number. They got started on getting my business license. So if you don't have the initial $550 with LegalZoom, they will allow you the payment option of doing just a third. So remember that, okay? Step two is you're going to need a resale tax certificate, okay? All wholesalers are going to ask you for a resale tax certificate. This certificate allows you to be able to charge sales tax, and it also waives you as a merchant with the wholesaler from paying taxes on their end, because the consumer is now responsible for all the taxes. The way you go about this, because we're in so many different states, is you can visit your state website where you would possibly get like your business revenue information or your business license information, and they will give you step-by-step steps. Some cities you can even order your resale tax certificate online and get the number and get everything you need right then. Step three, you will need a business phone number. I use a service called eVoice. And when you look at your step three, you will need a business phone number. I use a service called eVoice for my business line. It's only roughly maybe like $20-something a month. You only need the basic package. You don't need to overload. You don't need line 2. You don't need line 3. You don't need anything special. All you need is the basic, but you do need a business phone. Now on top of that, you're going to have to go ahead and go about registering your phone number on your own, okay? Number 4, one of my great girls that are part of the Girl Gang turned me on to this service called ipostal1.com. Because step 4, you're going to need a business address. So for a virtual business address, it's only $9.99 per month for a virtual business address. But this is an address that will go on all your packages, all your mailers, for the people who need to return things and things of that nature, so that these companies see that you're a serious, legitimate company with a business address, a business phone number, a resale tax certificate, an EIN, and you're actually a pumping business, okay? Step 5. For a lot of these companies, you will need, for all of these companies outside of Overload and the plugins and the basic ones, for the higher level drop shipping companies, you're going to need a professional website that currently shows that you are currently already selling the products that they manufacture. So let me explain this to you. So let's say, for instance, you want to start selling furniture. You need a furniture website. Let's say you're going to start selling home goods. You need a home goods website. You can't sell furniture on a hair site. So remember that. If you're going to be going to these drop shipping companies that the big companies use, like Wayfair and Walmart.com, they're going to have to see that you already have an existing website that is currently selling furniture. You can use Overload's products as just little inserts and images to show, okay, hey, I'm already selling furniture, I already have this professional furniture site. And you can use one of the pre-made websites from Shopify that are in the furniture and home furnishing section that are already built out and already have plugins and already have products uploaded that are furniture based. So remember that if you're going to an electronics company, if you're trying to get into homeware and home goods, to get with the bigger companies, you're going to have to show that you already currently have a website and already currently have a business that's geared to the product that they manufacture. Remember this. So I can't sell furniture from my Glam University site because I wouldn't get approved for it. I would have to have another site that maybe would be 123furnishing.com, or if I was trying to sell housewares or home goods with some of the vendors that I'm going to point you guys in the direction of later on in this broadcast. But I want to make sure that you understand, in order for you to have that you're going to need that. So when dealing with manufacturers outside of the plugins of your backends, those are the items that you're going to need. Those 5 items. And those 5 items again are: incorporate your business, 2, resale tax certificate, 3, business phone number, 4, business address, 5, professional website that currently shows you're selling products that they manufacture. Our next section is marketing. Let me just give you the ins and outs of marketing. What I use is ad retargeting. I use a company called AdRoll, which you will find in your slides, that they create the ad for you. They pull the content from your website. They have a plugin for Shopify that automatically creates the graphically designed ad that will pop up on mainstream websites like Expedia, any of the TMZ. They pop up everywhere. If you ever see those little clickable ads on the side of different websites that you're on, that's because of ad retargeting. Those ads are like smart ads. They're based upon people that are looking for your products, that have previously clicked on your website, things of that nature. Ad retargeting is a huge factor in you getting and you making sales on your website. 2, affiliate marketing. I use affiliate marketing. There's 2 sides of affiliate marketing, okay? Affiliate marketing is basically when people sign up or they start using your products, then if they push your product or promote your product, then they make money for that, okay? The way that your customer makes money for promoting your products for you is through a plugin called Reversion. I use and this is in your notes also, this is in your slides. I use a plugin called Reversion, and this now takes your customer and now makes your current customer be able to make money alongside with you, and also market your products for you because she knows your product better than anyone else. So now it's to her benefit. She makes a percentage, she sells your product, she uses the product, she knows your stuff is good, and there you go. It's a win-win. Now, here's some other gangster stuff. Now, y'all not ready for this. ClickBank. Now, a lot of you probably use ClickBank, but you've probably never used it from the vendor side. There's a few steps that you're going to have to go through the process on ClickBank before you become a vendor. But when you become a vendor, now all the affiliate marketers in the world are now adding your link to their website because they're now earning a commission on every single thing they sell from your website. What's a smart commission for that? Some people offer 7%, some people offer 10%. It's based upon you. You have to see what the going rate is in your particular market for your particular products. SEO. SEO is a huge marketing tool that I use, and I'm going to give you a little bit later the company that I use for search engine optimization. That's what SEO stands for, search engine optimization. And there's a company I use for that, and I'm going to give you that information a little bit later on. Google AdWords. They don't click, you don't pay. They don't click, you don't pay. Google AdWords is good. Sometimes it could be a waste of money. It could be pretty tricky. So I would go with the one SEO company that I'm going to tell you about a little bit later. And that one is a little more of a safer bet. Facebook ads. Let me tell you about Facebook ads. Facebook ads are amazing. But I'm going to give you the trick to Facebook ads. Facebook ads and all of these marketing campaigns are triggered by one thing, and I'm going to give this to you at the end of this marketing segment, okay? Also, Instagram ads. If you have IG through Facebook, you're able to market products through there. Set up a pseudo, a small Instagram page for your website, for your brands, and let that be it, and let everything kind of draft through there. Allow it to be a business page, and then go from there. But let me give you the game, okay? You ready? Because this is game. I use what is known as a bait product. Are you ready? A bait product. My bait product is a product that I see trending in the market. You know those little bras that stick on and stick up? A tee or whatever's in the market. I use a bait product, okay, that I get at a very, very low cost. Maybe $1, maybe 50 cents, maybe $2. But that bait product, I may only make a 50% markup on it. But what happens is it's clickbait. So when someone sees, I can get this for $3, and I've seen it everywhere else for $9, guess what they're gonna do? On the ad roll ad, they're gonna click it. On that ClickBank, they're gonna click it. On that Facebook ad, they're gonna click it. On that Instagram ad, they're gonna click it. Clickbait, a bait product. Every single week, you will switch out your bait product. That bait product is what's gonna draw traffic to your website. That's game that no one would give you, okay? Understand that. You need a bait product. A product that you still make money off of. You might not make a lot of money off of it, but imagine if I'm selling 10,000 of this one bait product and I'm only making $2 off of it, that's a good turnover. That's 20,000 all day in my book. That's 20,000 all day in my book. So you think about that. So if it's a bait product, you do your bait product. You make it so low, so enticing. You make sure the photography on it is perfect. You make sure it's clean. You make sure it's concise. You make sure everything about that thing is mainstream. And that bait product is then going to bring customers into your store. Once you bring customers into your store, you want things that are going to bring them back. You want them to then sign up for your email list, because now we need to do some lead generation. So all these people are coming to your website. We need something that's going to bring them back. We need to know who they are, where they're from, things of that nature. So there's a few things that you're going to need to have on the back end of your website. One being Google Analytics. Two being some level of lead generation, meaning when you open the site, when your site pop up that grabs leads. You some of them have like the spin the wheel thing, where if you spin, it's like a little spin your wheel pop up plug-in, that when you do the spin your wheel, it chooses your discount, but you have to punch in your email address in order to do that. All these fun lead generating tips will then allow you to add onto your marketing, email marketing, because now this is a gang of people that know about your website, that visited before, and that you can continue to send them advertisement on bait products. So this is an amazing way to go about marketing. So you have ad retargeting, I use AdRoll. You have affiliate marketing, I use Reversion. You have ClickBank as a vendor. You have SEO, I'm giving you the company for that. You have Google AdWords, kind of risky. Facebook ads sometimes works. Instagram ads work very well. And then you have brand ambassadors. People that already are in the realm of the product that you're using. And you could just search that by hashtag. I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. You could even search it by hashtag by doing hashtag the word ad. That shows you every single person on social media that's willing to play for pay. That shows you every single person on social media, from the highest level person to the lowest level person that has influence on social media, that is willing to market a product for a price. So think about that. So there's your marketing section. Having that bait product that's going to reel them into the site. Using ad retargeting, affiliate marketing, Reversion, ClickBank as a vendor, SEO, Google AdWords, kind of tricky, play with it but don't invest too much. Google ads, Facebook ads, only use your bait products on that. Instagram ads, bait products only. You got it? Marketing, we just wrapped it up. Shipping prices. Shipping prices are based upon the manufacturer you use. And to get that cost down, I would focus on relationship building with the vendors that my customers buy the most from. And it's easier to negotiate lower shipping and faster shipping once they see you as being a valuable ally, as long as they see you being a valuable merchant. Okay, she's moving a lot of volume. We need to make her shipping cheaper. We need to make her cost of product cheaper. We need to make her shipping faster. So what I would focus on first is moving units, and then going in and building a relationship with that particular manufacturer to get my shipping costs down, my shipping time down, and my actual cost of goods down. Our next section, ladies, is product descriptions. Your product descriptions are very important when uploading a product. It's important that you change a few things. It's important that you change the name of the product to a name that's specific to yourself. So if they say women's shirt, new women's shirt, you name it something like, I don't know, the greatest shirt on earth, or the girl shirt, or things of that nature. If it says, if in the description when it gives the manufacturer or the vendor name, you change that name to your company name, so therefore everything on your website is cohesive with your brand name. Let me repeat that again. Under product description, okay, change the name of the product to something that's specific to your brand. You want, when people are looking for this product, they're calling it this. So if it's a glass, it's the lady glass. So when people are Googling and searching it, they can only find the lady glass on your website because that's the only place that it's named that particular name. Now when people go into your under description, they're going to see the manufacturer's name. That's going to automatically populate when you push the item over from the actual drop shipping company to your particular website. When that happens, then you just simply change their name from the manufacturer to the vendor to the name of your company. The next thing we talked about was search engine optimization, which is SEO. The company I use for that, which is in your sliders, your pamphlet, ebook, whatever you want to call it, is called www.ebrands.com. Let's repeat that. For search engine optimization, what I use is a company called ebrands.com. And the reason I use this company is because they start off at about $159 a month. But they handle your SEO, which is your search engine optimization, and they also manage your affiliate marketing and more. You can ask them more questions about them when you reach out to them, but they're an amazing company. They're one of the most affordable companies, and they keep the name of your brand in the top of those Google searches, and they're very inexpensive. They have a staff of over 350 people. The next part of this is your FAQ section, your frequently asked questions on your website. On your website, make sure in your frequently asked questions on your website, make sure in your frequently asked questions section of your site that you're very clear about your shipping times, your return policy, your customer service hours, and everything your customers should expect. Make sure that all of that, your return policies, are in alignment with the return policies of your manufacturers. Remember that, okay? You want to be cohesive. You don't want to be stuck with a whole bunch of product if that particular company doesn't take it back. So you want to make sure that your return policy is reflective of your manufacturer's return policy, okay? Communicating, the next section, ladies, is communicating with suppliers. Professionalism is key. Making sure that you're sending very clear, concise, business worded emails to these companies. Not, I ain't got my products, but where's my stuff? Whoop doop. No, very clear professional emails. Very well worded, very 1, 2, 3, very matter of fact, very grammatically correct, complete sentences and things of that nature. You are running a business, so the only way these people know you is via your emails, is via your transactions with them, is via the numbers and via their communication with you through email. So if your emails are incomplete, attitude filled, all caps, grammatically incorrect, then that's the way that you are going to represent your company, and that's the way that the manufacturer is going to treat your company, okay? The next part is cleaning images. All products should have a high quality image on a white background. Every image should have the same background to keep your website from looking all over the place. I use Fiverr.com. This is in your slides. This is in your ebook that you're receiving with this. Simply search product image editor and you'll find several resources starting at $5 to simply clean your product images so that all your product images look clean, concise, and cohesive, okay? Hiring for customer support. Most websites these days don't really use customer support. They use email as a source of customer support. You don't have to add that added expense. You can also install a live chat plugin to your website, okay? The way that you do this is you go under the apps or plugins that are available for whichever platform you choose to host to your website, and you just simply plug in a live chat plugin. Some of them can even link to your phone. So as your customers are live, you can speak to them and answer their questions. If they have questions about a product, if they have questions about sizing, if they have questions about measurements, you can answer those questions then. And it's free to not be available. It's free to be away. Many times I go on many sites and the people are away and I can't get my questions answered immediately that I need to be answered. So live chat is good, and email, being a form of customer service for them to email you and contact you, is not illegal, okay? How to select a niche that sells. That's very hard to say. Select a niche that speaks to who you are, okay? Select a product that speaks to who you are. Stay in your realm or your comfort zone. Stay in a realm of something that you want it to be your comfort zone. Learn about it. So how you choose your niche is basically go what you want to do. There's no way of choosing it besides doing what the hell you want to do. Watch the next part, ladies, is watch for weight. When you are importing from overseas, weight is a huge factor in cost and shipping, okay? Watch for weight. You do not want a 400-pound package coming from China. You want to make sure that your large items are US based, or that you have negotiated great shipping terms and great shipping times and great shipping prices with those companies if they are large packages coming from far away. Remember, watch your weight. For private labeling with drop shipping will require money up front, okay? This is not the only part about private labeling that will require you to have money up in the game or skin in the game is private labeling. Most drop shipping companies will not print your label or your name on things unless you've paid for them, and that's okay. So you can integrate the two. You can have some products that you've spent money on up front. You know these products move, and these are the products that I'm going to put my name and my label on. Eventually, once you've made enough money, you can eventually start to make all of these products on your website with your name and logo. But remember, when you get into that, you get into MOQs, which means minimum order quantities, okay? So that's the game on private labeling. I've supplied you with several drop shipping vendors, manufacturers, and resources. I want you guys to check your workbook, check your slides. It's all there. I gave you everything from furniture manufacturers, general consumer good manufacturers, home accent manufacturers, general products, clothing, all the above, custom apparel. You guys have fun. Today, ladies, you have just become a drop shipping beast. No money in, all of their money, fronting you to work, market, move, get up off your you know what, make some money. It's out there to get it. Wayfair uses it, Walmart uses it, Target uses it, Home Depot uses it. Now today, you have every single resource to do what the big leagues are doing yourself with no skin in the game. You have now been deemed a drop shipping beast. Please speak to you later. Join me again for my next webinar, glamuniversity.org. I hope you enjoyed this and you are a drop shipping beast. Have a great day.